Today I'm going to review the Britax Baby Carrier based on my experiences of using it, and I'm going to show you how to use it so that you can see if it's the right carrier for you. The nice thing about it is that it just comes in one size. This is how you put it on. It's got the directions right inside. They're even numbered 1 through 8. Hold it upright this way, and then you take this part and you slide it over your head. You slip your arms through here. Okay, so once it's on, it's kind of hard to see the directions. They are right here. So the next thing you do once you have it on is you secure it at the waist. It's really easy to put on. In fact, one of the things I really like about this carrier is that you have it securely on before you ever put your baby in, unlike a lot of other carriers. That was really nerve-wracking for me in the beginning when my baby was smaller, to be putting on the carrier and holding your baby and trying to do it all at one time. So that's one of the really positive things about this particular carrier. It does come with an infant insert, which I'm not wearing because my baby's not a baby. She's a toddler now. She's actually 18 months old today. Now, let me just show you how to use it. I've put on the waist, I've secured it. Now you want to make sure your shoulder straps are loose enough because you'll tighten them once your baby is in. And to loosen them, it's so easy. You just lift up this tab and you pull. And then same thing on the other side. Then you will take one of these little hooks and you snap it onto here. Everything snaps so easily. Now, this is, for me, the more challenging part of this carrier is putting in your baby. This was easy when she was smaller, but now that she's bigger, she's 24 pounds, it's a bit harder. So I have to now have my husband help me. So we'll put her in forward facing. So this part's already in. Ideally, on the directions, her arm would be underneath here for safety, but she does not like that. I mean, I'll put it that way for now for you to see. Actually, it does squish her arm, so I'm gonna let her take out her arm. I'm gonna take out your arm, sweetheart. And then you just snap this other side together. Yeah, we're gonna snap this together. There we go. And then once she's in securely, then you tighten these straps. It's so easy to tighten them just by pulling down. And that's it. She's in. And then you can tighten these too as well. If your baby's smaller, it has these little loops on the side where you can button up the sides. Now, that would squish her, so I'm not going to do that. The main reason I wanted to get this particular carrier is because I wanted to be able to wear her facing out as well. One more thing I want to show you, if your baby's smaller so that you don't inhibit their breathing, you can always fold this part down, whether they're facing out or in. Okay, so now I'll show you how to take it off. So make sure you have one hand on your baby. There's little buttons right here that you push in to unsnap that hook. Then I take my hand to the inside, make sure you're still holding her, unsnap the other hook, and voila, that's it. She's out. So it's easy to take her out. Putting her in is a little more challenging. It was easy to put her in when she was smaller. So now I'll show you how to wear her facing outwards. It's the same thing basically. You put her in facing the other way again. My husband has to hand her to me. And then you take these little things again, just snap them on and snap it on. And then if that's blocking her view, you can always take them out. Like I told you, she does not like her arms inside, even though they're supposed to be. So this would be a good time for me to tell you that this carrier says right on it that it's for weight anywhere from 8 to 32 pounds. And she's 24 pounds and she's quite heavy in it. I don't know if you can see how big she is, but she's fairly big. She's 18 months old. She's 24 pounds, and I feel like I can wear this carrier for about 10, maybe up to 30 minutes. Anything longer than that, any extended wear past that, really, I feel it in my knees later in the day. I feel it in my knees all the next day, and it starts to hurt my shoulders and my back. So I can use it for about 30 minutes before, I feel any pain. So it says 8 to 32 pounds. I think she's probably on the edge of having her limit now in the carrier at 24 pounds. Again, it probably depends on your fitness level and your strength and your muscle tone and so forth. Again, you can wear your baby is facing inward, and you can wear it where your baby is facing outward, like she is. But you can only wear your baby facing outward if she's at least 14 pounds and can hold her head up. One thing you can't do with this is wear her on your back like a backpack. Now I'll take her out and I'll show you the actual infant insert. So again, you just hold on to her, you unsnap here, hold on to her in the inside, and voila! Out comes the baby. The carrier only weighs about a pound, so it's easy to travel with if you want to throw it in your diaper bag or if you want to just carry it with you somewhere. So now I'll show you how to use that infant insert in case you have a smaller baby and you'll need to do that. So here's the little infant insert. It's got a zipper on each side, and then you just zipper it in. Once you've zippered it, go ahead and snap it. Same thing on the other side, and snap it. But as you can see, it adds some height for the child. And then you take this part, you just button it onto the outside there. And that's how you do it, so your baby can sit up higher. Thanks again. If you have any comments or questions on this particular carrier, just leave it in the comments below and I will answer them as soon as I can. I'll see you next time for the next review. Bye.